Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 50TP Tyszkiewicza. It's the Tier 9 Polish heavy tank. It's located on the north spawn of Minsk under the command of BetimAbazi. Yes, you saw him in this tank only a short while ago, fighting on the streets of Erlenberg. This time he's on the streets of Minsk, which is the hometown to Captain Ashstorm. Okay, battle's commenced. Now, you've seen this tank before. It's got the 13cm gun, 560 alpha, and well, it's a very, very tough tank to kill because it's got such heavy armor. And he spotted one of the enemies straight away. In fact, two, a T10 and a Loba. Fires a quick round off. Now, the one bad thing about this tank is the reload time. It is absolutely horrendous, I'm afraid. 13.5 seconds. It's almost, well, it's not quite as long as a KB2, but it's certainly very, very long. And that makes playing it very difficult. Now, he's only got 7 degrees of gun depression, but he sneakily puts one up over the line and puts one into the T10. So that's an early starter. It's a low roll, but, oh no, it's a high roll, isn't it? 570 and 560 alpha. Goes over the top. Takes the T10 out with one shot, but he takes a round in the tracks and 2 rounds in the side. And it's amazing they penetrated, but then there again, those EBRs do have very good penetration on their rounds. Okay, he's moving up, and I think he's going to return the favour. Yes, puts one into the TVP in return. 489 for him. He's lucky it wasn't a high roll. Now, he's dominating the centre line, and I've seen other players who like to play aggressively. They'll use this centre line like this and move up and down. I saw the last time I saw it done, it was with Captain Ashstorm himself, and he really dominated the centre of the battle. Oh, one into the turret, 510. Such a narrow aim, but he got it perfect. Now, Type 61 in distance, trying to put a round into his posterior, and he's not liking that. So I think he's going to move over here and try and return the favour. The enemy's still trying to penetrate him, and of course they can't. They cannot. Okay. Just checking his angles. Type 61's in view. Now he's hiding behind those columns. Pokes out for a second. It's going to be a long range shot. No, it hits the column. Oh, that's so unlucky. I think that's an auditorium, actually. That, isn't it? That round building. Beautiful shot right into the turret. 512 hit points. It's a low roll, but it certainly tells that Type 61 he can't stay there any longer. If he tries, he's going to get taken out of the game. Okay, he's gone back to hiding. Now his teammates have moved over the centre line. They're now going to town on the enemy heavies. In fact, actually, there aren't that many enemy tanks except on the far west side of the battlefield. Okay, well, he's going to join the fray, I think. No, he's thinking about that Type 61 again. In fact, actually, I say that they haven't got that many heavy tanks left, but they do actually, funnily enough. But BetimAbazi is going to go over to the other side of the map, and I think he's headed back towards the cap area because I noticed, and I think he noticed, that the GW Panther's the only one on the west side of the map anymore. And of course, he's not going to last very long. He fires one quick round back at that EBR who's sneakily trying to cross the line, and he's going in whilst looking in reverse. There's the EBR loaded. Oh, takes him out with one shot. Got him in the ass. Okay, now GW Panther has been killed. So it's BetimAbazi who's going to try and stave off the enemy. He's going to hold his base and make sure they can't take the cap. He's got these concrete blocks for protection. And the enemy's seen him, they know he's here, and he puts one into the turret of the Type 61. Bounces around from a Progetto. That 90mm gun's going to have a lot of difficulty trying to get through because most of the weak spots are well protected here. Now, the big worry might be the Type 61 will try and go around the outside and get behind him. And of course, he's looking behind just to check. I think he's thinking about that. The Type 61 might try to sneak it. There he is. No, it's the SU-100M. And he blocks the shot from the SU-100M1. 100mm gun on that tank, but he's facing a 13cm gun. He's looking around the corner. Betim's having a quick cheeky look. Yep. Checking to see what he's up to. I think he's almost goading that SU-100M1 to come at him. Keeping his back to the corner just in case the enemy comes round. Puts one in. 616. Goes for the ram kill and gets it. Nicely done. Didn't need the second shot. Just need to ram him with enough force. And here comes the enemy, a Progetto. He won't last long. Yep, took a big round there. 557. His 90mm being deflected now. And he's got a steel wall if he can survive this battle. Now, Progetto's out of rounds. And now he's in trouble because he's dead. He is really carrying his team here. He's protecting his cap. We still haven't seen that Type 61 though. I'm sure he's around somewhere. Okay, we're going to go off hunting him. I don't think the Type 61 will go back to the cap and stay there because it really would allow Betim to know exactly where he is. I think if anything, he's probably going to go up the other end to help his team out. Yes, he has. There he is. Gone. He did leave this area. He moved up and just got seen by Betim, and Betim took him out. Oh, LTTB. Took him around in the tracks. Didn't see him though. Mind you, he is a light tank, so light tank camo. AMXAC. See the top of his turret. Yes, got him. 181. That's the 6th kill and the Top Gun. So high caliber Top Gun and potential steel wall now for this one. This the 50TP, it really is a fantastic tank. The Polish line is really worth going up just for these tanks alone. They're just monsters when you get to tier 9, tier 10. Oh, who's in the cap? That must be the LTTB. We've got 3. There you are. Come here. Oh, we managed to ricochet one off him and he put one into us for 182. Pulling back. Pulling back. Oh, he rams us. It hurts him. He's tracked him. And we put a big one into him. Now we're just going to hold him. Can we hold him? No, it's capped out time. What a pity. If only they'd reset the cap, we could have got that last kill, and that would have been quite nice. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for BetimAbazi in the 50TP Tyszkiewicza. Get the name right. Hand of God, a duelist, and a fire for effect. And out of the epic medals, he managed to get a steel wall, a high caliber, and a Top Gun. So a very effective battle, and just look at the number of targets he hit. Yep, very nice indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Top of the table, 6,243 hit points of damage. He wasn't nearly double the next high score, because that was the Scorpion on the enemy team. He managed to get 3,897 hit points of damage. But the next high score was on his own team, 3,752 by the T10. And he did survive the game, and he could have platooned with Betim, but unfortunately they didn't during that game. So, number of kills, 6. He got double the next high score. The T10 and the Scorpion both got 3 apiece. And when it came to base XP, 1,410. That's why he got the ace tanker. And the T10 got 1,003, and the Scorpion on his own team got 715. He fired 18 rounds during that game. He got 14 direct hits and 13 penetrations. Damage of 6,243 hit points, of which 1,388 were at more than 300 meters. He received 15 15 hits from the enemy. 6 were penetrations, 9 non-penetrations, and it should be noted, I think it's 2 of the penetrations came from the LTTB. That little light tank was actually penetrating him, which is amazing. 9 non-penetrations, most of those went into the tracks or bounced off him, and he blocked damage of 1,610 hit points in total. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance of 750 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 56,210 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, he actually took away 11,885 credits. He also received base XP of 1,410, and there was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he took away. But it just goes to show how he's mastered this tank, because getting an ace tanker yet again in the Tyszkiewicza, I have to say it again to get it right, Tyszkiewicza, that's it. You need to pronounce it, and I have to repeat it again and again to get it right. But yeah, it's a lovely little tank and well worth getting if you can. You've got to earn it to get up there to get it, but it's well worth it once you've got it. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.